People have been asking for this, and it is finally here. Yes, the Vietnamese legend Hoang is playing Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, and no, he has not changed his style. And in this game, which is an amazing game, quite possibly one of the better or best Age of Empires 2 DE games I've seen so far since release, is between Tatoh and the Hoangster. Just to bring people up to speed who might be new to watching the channel, Hoang has played the game for years, and he has a very, very special way of playing. In fact, this is going to be tossed into the Hoang playlist, which is now public on my YouTube channel. But he decided to choose Huns for this C-Notes game. This is ranked Age of Empires 2 DE, and matchmaking gave him Tatoh. Hoang, he takes this game very seriously, and Tatoh no pig. Hoang immediately lames upon running forward and seeing Tatoh's boars. So already this is a sign that this game is going to be aggressive and messy and crazy. What does Hoang normally do? Hoang normally goes for a very early drush into fast castle, and then he loves his mangonels, monks, and knights. He likes to end the game quickly because his economy is normally not near as good as some other pro players. And Tatoh, he's Incas, and Inca villagers are affected by blacksmith upgrades, something that Tatoh might need if the militia show up, or if Tatoh wants to be aggressive. Incas start with the free llama, the villagers are affected by blacksmith upgrades, their houses support 10 population, and their buildings cost 15% less stone, which obviously includes towers, and Tatoh is a very, very good tower rusher. Tatoh is going to just light up the YouTube over the next week or two. Tatoh's been playing so much, and he's such a creative guy. I can't wait to show you what I have in store. So Tatoh lost his boar, and he has 2 on wood right now. So I obviously have seen it a little bit from this game, but if you see someone with 2 on wood, that probably means that they're not going to have wood for a barracks. They're not going to have wood for archery ranges and things like that. So that normally means fast feudal tower rush. Tatoh needs to somehow compensate and get some food back. He's actually scouting with his llama. That's funny. Zoom in on that bad boy. Look at him go. Oh, there's a little bit of jiggle there. He's a little bit flabby. Anyways, sorry for zooming in on the llama. Tatoh needs food to get to feudal age. I'm surprised that he hasn't come back to push his deer, but it's very much like Tatoh to opt for scouting first. He might not even know that his boar is gone, to be honest. I'll have to ask him about that. And Tatoh once told me that he doesn't like to lame, and he doesn't like to push too many deer because scouting is so important. And the more games I cast, the more that's obvious. Now, Ville's 16-16 for both, and I wonder what Hoang is doing at his base. Oh, look! Hoang is building a barracks before a mill, like every other game he has ever played. Hoang is building a barracks before the mill. Has all this food, which is beautiful, and he'll be making militia soon. So, there's a few things that I always have to bring up when I'm casting Hoang. Hoang's whole strategy revolves around buying himself time, which is why he gets the militia out before you can prepare for it. Normally, you'll see most players build the mill, build the militia, and that's a little bit better for your economy because you have the food before the barracks. But what Hoang does is different. Hoang wants to get there soon to buy him as much time as possible. He has 2 on gold. He's sending villagers out here to his deer, and he's making the militia. Now, it might seem like because Hoang does the same thing every time, that it's pretty easy to counter him, but he is better at adapting now than ever. And I've seen him improve over the last year when casting him. It's incredible. And so, depending on what he sees, he might decide to make more militia, he might decide to make less militia, and right now he's opting for 5. Tatoh is 40% of the way to the feudal age. And he knows the militia are coming. And Tatoh he first off knows who Hoang is. Everyone knows Hoang's strategies by now. He's seen the barracks. And he has a great idea of where Hoang can get resources. Alright, now, if this is okay with you guys, the speccing is still a little bit weird right now on DE. I'm actually going to put the score up here. I just feel naked not having the score when casting a game, so I'll be able to tell you what upgrades are coming in and when. But here come the militia. Now, the militia are heading right to the berries. I don't think Tatoh knew that, but if he did know that, he'll probably be very happy to know that Hoang doesn't see his villagers running forward. Hoang's militia are here. He sees that Tatoh's in feudal. I'll go to Hoang's point of view. Actually, this is really important because if Hoang spots those villagers, he has to react. Right now, Hoang's doing an okay job to disrupt Tatoh, isn't he? And Tatoh picks off the scout, but Tatoh's not on his food right now. Okay. Hoang has seen it. So, what do you do now? You've created so many militia. You don't have the food to go feudal yet. You send the barn. You send everything. You send villagers and militia after this. Tatoh? He doesn't have a blacksmith yet, but he's rushing it up at home. And he wants that armor upgrade. But oh wait, Hoang is trying to get to his base. Tatoh realizes what is going on. And he builds a perfectly timed stone gate there. A stone gate here. And a house. What a sick play from Tatoh. Still no clue what's going to happen here. Hoang could still win the fight, despite Tatoh getting armor. But Tatoh bought himself so much time there. Now, partially built stone gates have less armor now than they did in the past. So that stone is actually gone for Tatoh. But for whatever reason, Hoang's militia ran back, and Tatoh seals the deal. And will trap 4 militia that Hoang so badly needs. But Tatoh can't comfortably fight. He does have the armor, but he's outnumbered, and the thing about militia is they do auto-attack. The villagers you have to click, and it's very awkward. Tato's just running around now. He arrived to feudal age to do what? Oh, he's sending 3 more villagers into the fight. So 9 units against 10 units. And the villagers have the armor, so let's zoom in on this Vil fight and militia fight. I'll continue to change the HP. Just to show you, you see Tatoh microing the weak one away. Now, funny enough, that's his weakest one. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? That's what the armor will do. Tatoh loses his eagle. Look how many hits these villagers are taking. Sorry, I wasn't trying to call her hot. Even though I like what she's doing. Now, Hoang's units are very weak. So now he's on his way to feudal age. But Tatoh out-microed him. Tatoh got that armor. If only Hoang would have had those militia, it would have helped out so much. That was such a sick play from Tatoh. It's incredible. There's so many hotkeys you have to have, and then you have to have the presence of mind and the vision to know what's coming. I don't think Hoang will be very comfortable with this tower going up, so he's going out for more! He's going out for more! Finally, he gets a Vil kill. And now there's 6 units for Tatoh, and it's 13 for Hoang. Militia are kind of throwaways at this point. Any bit of damage they could do to Tatoh's villagers, Hoang will be happy. Hoang is just trying to get to feudal age so he can build his own towers. And he kills 1, he kills 2 more villagers from Tatoh. There's this one here. Tatoh has the attack now, by the way. Hoang is still making militia. And Tatoh's still sending villagers forward, and he will complete that tower now. We know that much. That tower will for sure be completed. And also there's a tower there from Tatoh that will slowly take care of those militia so they won't break out. So Hoang, he quickly gates. Like Tatoh did earlier. And he wants a tower up on this gold. Tatoh, he's pretty bold. And I'm not going to be proud of that rhyme when I'm old. I'm sorry. Just unfollow me now. That was bad. It's coffee, really. But Tatoh, he wants to walk around. He wants to place a tower on the other side of the goal. And Hoang says no. Hoang says, I'm getting sick of this, so I'm sending more villagers and more militia at your vills and your tower. And Tatoh quick walls and makes a nice little prison here. Only again, the gates aren't as strong as they used to be. It was a balance change, and I think it's a good balance change. And TaToH's tower might go up, but he's losing villagers in the process. Now, another balance change is that feudal age towers only have 700 HP now. So villagers, with this many villagers, will batter this down pretty quickly. And so TaToH built a tower just to see it fall. Well, somehow all of those villagers avoid the falling debris. Guys, it's 33 villagers for Hoang and 29 for TaToH. What a ridiculous game. Hoang, if you don't agree, you don't agree, but Hoang is probably the most fun person to watch play Age of Empires. Like, it is incredible. At the high level, anyways. That's unfair, actually, to a lot of good players who don't play like Hoang. But when do you see this? When do you see this? He has so many idols, his eco is a mess. And I think that's probably what is going to be good for TaToH. As this continues, Hoang has a lot more villagers pulled from economy than TaToH does. But TaToH's villagers could also get trapped in here, right? That villager will likely die. And TaToH has 4 in this tower, and the militia are kind of surrounding it. All things considered, it's not that bad from Hoang. TaToH will probably make a run for it this way, which Hoang is expecting. Is he getting man-at-arms? He's not. Okay, that tower will go down. Some of the villagers are taking arrow fire. I mean, where does TaToH go from here? He can try and make it out. Oh, but Hoang does it to TaToH! Oh, get wrecked, bud. Wow, and Hoang pulls out the palisade gate. Now, it doesn't look quite as clean, but that ensures those villagers die. Okay, and now he's getting man-at-arms. So, in normal games, I'm telling you, this is going to be sick. In normal games, players will say, alright, we lost some villagers. Let's back up, go to Castle Age, and let's regroup, try and get something there. TaToH, he figures, no, if I just let Hoang get to Castle Age, Hoang is very dangerous, so I'm not finished. And he sent 8 fresh villagers forward. And he has a forward archer range as well, which is a bit weird because he doesn't have any on gold yet. But he has the range there, alright? And so he's placed the tower here. Meanwhile, Hoang is sending his man-at-arms forward, but TaToH has built some walls around his base to keep these units out. It's really good thinking. Expecting Hoang to attack him, and then just coming in the center instead of around that right-hand side where the units were running. Which I believe he probably saw because of his own tower. TaToH does have fletching on his tower, and this is important because there's no fletching upgrade for Hoang. And TaToH really knows how to place towers. So if he gets his tower up, fully garrisons it, and then sends a few villagers to the base of Hoang's tower. Oh, in fact, TaToH's making archers descend into the tower. That's a sick play. Well, anyways, TaToH could shoot this down. Ooh, Hoang's man-at-arms. They've actually made it in. Uh-oh, Hoang. I see it happening again! Did you see the vision from TaToH? Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. And this time, every single stone gate has a builder. That is the second sick trap, and game-changing trap, too. 10 total units have been walled in, and will be, I assume, shot down by TaToH's towers in this game. Guys, Hoang, he's not a big fan of eco. But he's a fan of it, but only if it comes from the market. And then he needs the gold. Look at the amount of gold he has. He will buy food. He has stable blacksmith going up, and almost every single Hoang game. Uh-oh, TaToH. Alright. Almost every single Hoang game, he goes for knights, mangonels, and monks, and he always sends a sneak vill. He's just purchased some stone to tower. But TaToH is doing some real damage here. I'm loving it. He does need to be careful, though, because his villagers are underneath. Hoang's garrison. Hoang does garrison. Is Hoang really going to be able to keep this tower up? Well, Hoang's losing vills, but Tatoh will lose those 3. What's incredible here is that Hoang is kind of winning the battle too. Don't ask me how, but Tatoh has to bail on that and Hoang will still hold on to some gold. By the way, Tatoh brought 2 archers back to kill the man-at-arms. Sorry I couldn't show you that, but that was a given. This was not a given. Oh my god, that's perfect. Do you see this Do you see that villager? That villager is the villager that Hoang is trying to sneak forward. He'll do it again somehow. Will he send it out around? Will he use these 2 maybe? He's 60% of the way to Castle Age, but this is not long-term economy. This is kill someone fast, potentially an early Castle Age economy. But if it doesn't happen, I'm screwed. Like, that is Hoang's situation in a nutshell. And Tatoh, realizing that, has to go super all-in, take advantage of the time that Hoang is giving him. So he's towering the farm space. And then he'll need to prep some defense. For what will it'll inevitably be Knights Mangonels. These 2 villagers, I don't know if they were initially part of the plan, but they were fleeing the scene. And now they're running forward, so... But Tatoh totally expects it. He's creating spears with his archers. And there's not many places that Hoang can go for resources right now. So I want to point this out because this is going to be big. Tatoh can see all the wood lines for Hoang. He could see this, which is not being taken. He is towering this one, which is being taken. He won't get all of it, but he'll get some of it. And he also sees this wood line. Also with the house line of sight, he'll see if Hoang sends villagers there. What Tatoh does not see are these 2 vills. And look where Hoang is going to place the siege workshop. Yum. Yeah, that's going to be kind of a big deal. Right behind the gold. In fact, Tatoh might expect this. If he sees the knight just chilling there, he might expect this. Now this tower will go up. And Hoang needs to get those mangonels fast. With enough mangonels, you can destroy everything that Tatoh has, for sure. Yep, and Tatoh, he sees it. It was always just a matter of time with Hoang. He sees the siege workshop, he sees the monastery, and now he's thinking, well, shoot, I can't take this gold either. I still need to click up to Castle Age. What do we do? Okay, see this? Hoang can't take wood there anymore. He's now running to build a lumber camp over there. A lot of players would miss this. Tatoh will pay attention to that. But he really needs to deal with this right now. What a close game we have here, guys. It is a total of... here we go. I guess I'll stick with this for now. 46 villagers for Tatoh, 41 for Hoang. Tatoh has more military, but all of his military can be countered by Mangonel Knight. You might think a lot of spears, and yes, a lot of spears can. But just like we saw there, Knights, they have enough HP. And, oh god. Oh, DE pathing. Don't do this to Hoang. The units got stuck. Alright, anyways, those 2 spearmen go down, and Hoang will push the towers with Mangonels. Now, Tatoh shows up with archers and spears to the woodline, though. He gets to the woodline. He's underneath the tower. Hoang, he will need to buy stone, I think, to tower this. And if he doesn't get a tower up there, it could be big, big trouble. His eco is a disaster. He's healing up his knights. Is this Mangonel here to attack Tatoh's towers? Tatoh realizes if he just stalls the game out, Hoang will have very little chance. That's what the best players are good at, stalling the game. And Hoang is one of the hardest players to stall. Keep in mind, Tatoh's not in Castle Age yet. So it could be a pickle. Now, Hoang typically plays Hun Wars. And there's one big thing that Huns lack. Which means they're weak against Mangonel pushes. They lack guard tower. Incas, they do not lack guard tower. I was kind of surprised when Tatoh didn't send these archers in earlier. But he's here now. And he's fully surrounded. Hoang can't take wood. He no wood. Hoang's economy is just, it's not great. And he decides against pushing these 2 towers and will instead go this way. And Tatoh has 48 villagers versus the 34 of Hoang now. But can Tatoh make it happen? Can he get enough? He could fall back to more towers. He could maybe go to this stone. Think of a cheap Inca castle. Every unit he kills now is a plus for him. Now Hoang needs to keep every single unit alive. Otherwise, he's dead meat. But I don't know if you picked up on that. Hoang tasked the monk to heal his knight. Sometimes the monks just kind of stand around. They're lazy monks, but he's probably just looking at this right now, I say, as he loses his knights to the arrow fire from the tower. There we go. Now he's looking. 3 Magadels. Hoang needs to continue this push. He is maybe buying wood right now. Yeah, idle TC, typical, but is he buying wood? Tatoh, he's researching it. He already has Bodkin Arrow. He's getting Guard Tower. I know that Fuelage Towers were nerfed. I personally feel like Guard Towers are a bit OP. A single Guard Tower filled can hold against 3 Mangonels. That Mangonel goes down. Hoang knows the rest of the Mangonels won't be enough to do it. He knows he doesn't have resources. What a game. Well played from both of them, right? But Tatoh certainly had the highlights. 2 big walls. Just imagine what Hoang could have done if he had those 10 militia or men-at-arms with him throughout the feudal age engagements. Would he have lost access to so many resources? Or would Hoang have maybe had a wood line, maybe had a gold, and wouldn't have lost as many villagers and had a chance to hit Tatoh with more force? What a sweet game. Tatoh, I was thinking about this the other day. I'm still not sure the answer is Tatoh, but the question I asked myself was, who was the most improved player in 2019? And 2 names come to mind, Hera and Tatoh. I mean, Tatoh has been, he was more active the previous year than Hera was, but I think both of them have brushed up on their game. Tatoh went from being considered a top 10 player to arguably 2nd in the world. I mean, I would say probably 2nd in the world right now, and deservedly so. So what a beast. And also, can we thank Tatoh for sending me that recorded game? Because that was great. More military, eco, and technology score for Tatoh. There's the KD if you wanted to see it. Big thing here was the food, wood, and gold access. Tatoh, he would have had gold access, even though he lost 1. Hoang would not have. Hoang would not have had wood access either, and that means GG. There's a look at the times. Hoang didn't hit feudal age till the 15th minute, and yet he hit castle age at 27, while Tatoh's castle age was 34. Typical Hoang statistic there, and then you have the timeline. This is also a pretty typical Hoang statistic. Faster castle age with no eco. And that if it doesn't happen here, it's probably not happening at all. So my YouTube content is going to have more YouTube-only things. I'm also going to be mixing in some new ideas. And so, long story short, I don't know where I'm going with this, actually. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more things. It's time to innovate a little bit. And with the community growing, I think you're going to like what I have in store. So thank you for watching. I don't like to be one of those YouTubers that says, hey, like the video. So you don't even need to worry about that. Your view is enough. And I hope to see you on the next video. Have a nice night, YouTube. You should like